Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a really good day. Today I'm going to be trying out the brand new Milani Screen Queen. This is a natural finish foundation. I'm going to try it next to their Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I absolutely love this foundation. The reason I want to try it, the new foundation next to their old one, is because this one says that it's a natural finish foundation, and this one is pretty much the same kind of thing. It's definitely not super dewy, but it's not matte at all by any means. So I am interested to try this. Also, this is waterproof and sweat resistant, and this one is not. So I think that the coverage is going to be different because this one says that it's a 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. It is definitely medium to full coverage, and this one says it's a luminous natural skin finish and then buildable light to medium coverage and long wearing. So it is currently 3:24 right now, so I'm gonna probably be wearing this until like midnight. So that's about like 6 hours wear test, and we're gonna see which one works better. I already know that the Conceal and Perfect is the long wearing, probably one of the best foundations at the drugstore. I am interested to try the two side by side and see which one is better. The shade I have in the Screen Queen is 340 Warm Buff, and then in the Conceal and Perfect 07 Sand. So we're gonna see, hopefully these two match. It's a huge deal for Milani to come out with a foundation, so I'm super excited to try it. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you enjoy it, and let's jump right in. Okay guys, so I brought you guys in just a tiny bit closer. I did my eyes and my brows already, as you can tell. So what I'm gonna do first is prime my skin. So I'm gonna just prime like I normally would. So I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. If you've seen my last video where I tried a bunch of stuff from e.l.f., I was super worried that this was gonna break me out, but it did not, which is awesome. I also am using a ton of it right now, but it's okay. So I've been using it and I actually like it. This definitely does have some glitter in it, so if you are not about that, then I would not recommend this for you. And then I'm gonna use the Touch In Sol Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm. This stuff is amazing, and it's almost like a thick moisturizer for the skin, especially for like these winter months. I am so amazingly dry. And then I'm just gonna use a little bit of the Cover FX Gripping Primer. I'm gonna pump some of the Screen Queen foundation out. So that is what it looks like. Definitely thick, but not as thick as the Milani Conceal and Perfect. So I'm gonna pump out a little bit of the Conceal and Perfect now. I'm gonna put the Conceal and Perfect on my left-hand side. So let me just start pouncing this in. I forget how good this foundation is. It is literally one of the best. So that is half of my face done. So the call outs for the 2-in-1 foundation is that it's a medium to full coverage. Totally agree. Lightweight, totally agree. It says oil-free formula. So I guess it's saying that it's a matte foundation, long wearing, water resistant, and sweat proof. So I guess it's saying that it's oil free, so it's a matte foundation. I definitely would not say that this is matte. I would say that it's like a satin finish. So maybe this one is definitely going to be a little bit more hydrating. I'm using my Dose of Color sponge. So I'm just gonna flip it over and use like the side of it for the other one. I used the bottom for that one. So this is definitely going to be lighter, but we're gonna make it work with like concealer and everything. It'll just work out. Definitely not the same kind of coverage as the Conceal and Perfect. I pumped out exactly the same amount for each of them. So just so you guys can see, I wanna come a little bit closer. It's definitely not as much coverage as the Conceal and Perfect. Absolutely not. You can still see like all of my acne and all that stuff, but it's still very pretty. If you can see a difference. But I think it's nice. I definitely need a little bit more, so I probably wouldn't add any more if I was just wearing this foundation all over my face, but since I have to match the same kind of coverage, I'm definitely going to add some more. So that is about 3 pumps in, if not more, just for half of my face to build up that coverage. That is a lot. I don't think it's like insanely more luminous or more dewy than the Conceal and Perfect. Like, it's just a little bit more, but still drying down. I feel like it's pretty much the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and put concealer on. I'll do that on camera with you guys so you just can see how the concealer reacts with the foundation. So I'm gonna use a little bit of the hydrating camo concealer from e.l.f. So I'm just gonna pop some under my eyes here. So let me start blending this out. Okay, so basically the colors are coming together. It's looking like the same thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna start this wear test. I'm probably gonna have this foundation on for about 6 to 8 hours. Not too sure right now. I definitely had a late start today. So let me go ahead and finish this makeup and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am all finished with my makeup. I think it looks really good. I don't see a huge difference, to be honest with you. The only difference that I can tell right now is that this one has a lot less coverage than this one, but I kind of build it up so that they have the same. As of right now, everything looks really good. I like both sides. Definitely have some pros and cons already. I can definitely say that the Screen Queen is a little bit more loomy, while this one is a little bit more matte or satin finish. Definitely don't think it's a matte foundation. It's just more of a satin kind of a thing. So, but both sides look great. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some stuff that I have to do today. I'm probably gonna take down my Christmas tree, which is like so sad. But yeah, so I will see you guys very soon in our first check-in. So I'll be right back. Hi guys, so I am back. It is currently 7:25. So I've had this makeup on for about 3, 4, 5, 6, so about 4.5 hours since I started applying it. Everything looks really good. I changed my shirt, by the way, I'm probably sure you noticed that, just because I spilled something on the other one. I'm like, if I don't spill something on a shirt, it's like crazy. I do it all the time. So that's why I have a black shirt on right now. Before I had like a cream one on. So let's get into the foundation. Just so you guys remember, I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect on my left-hand side, and then I have the Milani Screen Queen on my right-hand side. Everything looks really good. Nothing's getting cakey or separating or anything like that. None of my oils have come through. The only thing I can see is that it is creasing into my smile lines on this side and not on this side. But I do think I look a little bit more dewier on the Screen Queen side and a little bit more matter on this side. But I didn't touch up my makeup at all. I just touched up my lips. But yeah, everything looks really, really good. At this point, both sides are looking really fresh and dewy. I'm probably gonna wear this foundation for about 4 to 5 hours more. So there will definitely be one more check-in and we can see what the tea is after that. I will see you in about 4 to 5 hours. So let me go ahead and do what I gotta do. And I'll see you in a few seconds for our last check-in. Okay guys, so I am back. It is currently 11:21. So I've had this makeup on for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. About 8 hours, 8 hours and 21 minutes. I am looking at the makeup right now. Everything is still looking really good. I definitely have a lot more oils coming through. So let me grab my mirror and look a little bit closer. I definitely see oils coming through a lot more on the Screen Queen side. You can just see it's definitely right in this area around my nose, which is completely normal. That happens to me all the time. It actually doesn't bother me. I like the way it looks. I think it looks really like dewy. So on this side, not as much, just a little bit. It's definitely safe to say that the Screen Queen foundation is a lot more dewier than the Conceal and Perfect. We knew that already. I think that they both are absolutely beautiful. I think that the Screen Queen is great. I didn't talk about prices, so as far as I know, that this one is $15. I bought this one at Ulta. So it could be less expensive on like at Walmart or something like that. I did not check Milani's website, but I will keep all the prices up on the screen, which I probably have already done that. And the Conceal and Perfect, as far as I know, is $10. But to me, I would absolutely love a more coverage in this foundation. If you're gonna come out with something to go against the Conceal and Perfect, which is their other foundation that they've had for a really long time, you need to up the coverage, especially if you're gonna charge $5 more for this foundation over this one. You get a fluid ounce in both of these, which is great. I would say that these are both lightweight foundations. Even though they're both thicker formulas, I do not feel either of them on my face, so they're both lightweight. To be honest with you, the major difference I see between these two is coverage. Like, I mean, it's not telling you it's medium to full, which I actually really like that they actually called that out. but it says that it's sheer to medium. Definitely, it is completely buildable foundation, but to me, I would have liked a ton more coverage, but that's just me. I'm not talking about like, I don't want a mask, I just want the same coverage as the Conceal and Perfect. So also I love that the Conceal and Perfect is waterproof and sweatproof. I definitely am someone who runs warm, so I'm always sweating. Like even in the middle of the winter, like I had to turn the fan on today right now because I was sweating. I think this is great if you are someone who is in college or in school. Like this is not going to give you heaps and heaps of coverage. Obviously it's definitely very buildable, but if you're someone who just wants to throw something on and it's gonna just make your face look one tone, then I think this is great. Obviously it's very buildable. I'm nitpicking at this point. I think that they're very, very similar. To me, I just rather go in with the Conceal and Perfect. So this one wins for me because I can do one pump and I know what I'm gonna get. This also is such a beautiful foundation on the skin. It almost gives you like a filter. So I love that. It's also thick and full coverage without being heavy, which is amazing. I like your thicker foundation because it almost goes on like a gel instead of like a liquid. I just don't really understand the pricing situation between the two of them. You're spending $5 more for this digital blue light filter, which what the frick does that mean? And also you're not getting full coverage. Obviously you're getting luminous and natural finish, which I love. It is very long wearing. I feel like I could wear this foundation for like 3 more hours and I wouldn't have a problem. Do you absolutely need this? No. No, no, no. If you have a foundation that you like that is sheer coverage, like a tinted moisturizer or something like that, then I think that's great. But if you're someone who's in college and doesn't have a lot of money and you just want something that's going to even your skin tone and you don't need as much coverage as maybe somebody else, then I think this is great. I think it's a beautiful foundation. Milani kills the game. You do not need to run out there and buy this one. It is not a revolutionary formula. Even if you've never tried the Conceal and Perfect from Milani, you need to go out there and try this foundation over this one for sure. Both beautiful, but to me, this one wins. I'm not like a huge coverage type of person, but I like a medium coverage. And to me, if I have to use like 8 pumps or whatever many pumps I use, I think it was like 4 to get to a medium coverage, then to me it's like, one, I'm wasting product. I'm getting the same amount of product in both of these, so it's just not worth it for me. But I will absolutely use it again. Probably I'll mix the two of them, to be honest with you. I kind of want to see what that would look like. Also, I just want to mention, I said that I am my smile lines were cracking on this side. I am cracking on this side now. So I definitely like that aspect of this foundation for sure, because like all foundations crack into my smile lines, all of them, no matter what I do. So I like that about this as well. Okay guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really love trying new drugstore makeup, obviously, but I'm super excited to go and wash off this makeup. Oh my god, this blue pink dream needs to come off right now. Let me know down in the comments if you are going to try this foundation or if you tried it already, and let me know your feedback and what you think. All right guys, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on Friday for my next video. Bye guys.